All right, let's make our picks, man.
Yep, let's get it.
All right. Thursday night, we got the Patriots at home against the Jets. You might want to bump this one up. Patriots are 12 and a half point home favorites against the Jets. I mean, if Justin Fields is throwing for 50 yards a game, I mean, a grown man throwing for 50 yards in a game, yeah, I still think 12 points is too high. The Jets play good defense. I'm going with the Patriots, but I don't think it's going to be 12 and a half. What you got? Especially a
I don't
divisional
think it's
opponent.
going to take. That's a lot of points, especially
That
for
is a lot.
even against the Jets. That's a lot of points.
Even yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, but I'm going with the Patriots to win, but
Okay.
not by 12 and a half.
Yeah, not by 12 and a half. Not against a division opponent. Not against a good defense like the Jets. Yeah, that seems like a lot. And this might be the game they win by 20. So, but
Hmm.
anyway. All right, we got the Sunday games. Here's the game that I was thinking of. In Spain, Madrid, Spain, we have the
Dread Spain,
Dolphins.
the early game.
Yes, early game. So we got a game for we're gonna eat our breakfast with at 9:30 a.m. The Dolphins are the home team against the Commanders. Who wins the game of two, 3-7 teams? I'm going with the Dolphins. The Dolphins are 2.5
Mm,
point home favorites. I'm going with the Dolphins on this. Who you got?
well, there's really no home in
No,
this.
it's really not a home game.
And they're going to be playing in, I think it's 2,200 feet altitude, a little altitude. I don't know what to think of this game. It's just bottom of the bowl. But I'm just gonna go with the Dolphins because the quarterback, at least they got their starting quarterback and one of their starting receivers.
But they also got the running back,
And they
A
got the
Chain.
running back, A-Chain.
Yes,
Yeah,
A
A-Chain
Chain.
is on fire right now.
Yes, dude got 780 yards rushing on the season, 5 touchdowns. Waddle has been showing out since Tyreek Hill went down, so
Yep.
I think the Dolphins got a lot in front of them. You know, so got a lot of pride on this, and they get. Hopefully, they're playing for their coach.
Hmm.
So
If I was anybody, I would put Waddle in for 100 yards and a touchdown.
mm,
Get
I
some
would
get
definitely
some
do that.
money.
Yeah, because the Commanders' defense stinks.
Ugh, terrible.
All right, 1 o'clock game. Falcons at home against the Panthers. The Falcons are 3.5 point home favorites. You know who I'm going with.
The
I'm going
Falcons.
with the Falcons.
You gonna pick the Falcons to the end of the season.
That's right. I'm going to jinx them
Uh,
every time. I'm going with the Falcons. We got this, Falcons. Stink it up with the hopes that the Panthers win. Who you got?
I guess I'm going with the Falcons. I mean,
Oh, so
and
you're really going with the Falcons. You're really picking them.
I'm really picking the Falcons. I mean, Panthers did not look good last week at all. So,
Up and down,
and
up
now
and
they
down.
up and down, and now they on the road. I'm just
So,
gonna go with the Falcons just to clip by like a close game, win by three
mm.
points.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they're favorites here, even though they have a losing record 3-6 and the Panthers are 5-5.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Bryce Young just hasn't been impressive and he's kind of holding them back. If he was a good passer, I think that the Panthers would probably be unbeatable right now because
Well,
they actually got a
he
good
still
defense.
needs more than the rookie receiver around him. He doesn't have
Right.
he still doesn't have a lot around. He got two good running backs now. That helps. That does help a whole lot.
That
But
does,
you still need some better receivers too. They got that
I
dude
guess.
Tetrit McMillan, Tetro
Hmm.
McMillan. He's good, but you need more. You just need more.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, next, Bills at home against the Bucks. Bills are 5.5 point home favorites. I'm going with the Bills on this. They're both 6-3 teams, but I think that I'm gonna give the Bills the edge because they're the home team. So, who you got?
Mm,
Both teams are the Bucks are 4-1 on the road. Bills
yeah,
are 4-1 at home. So,
yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
you're gonna go with the
For some
Bucks.
Buck magic. I don't like. I really wish I knew what the temperature was gonna be that game. I don't like
Yeah,
Florida teams going to the cold. I really don't. I never had, never will. Uh,
especially with all the injuries. I
you
don't
know
like
what?
the
I'm gonna
Bucks
switch
going
that.
there.
I'm gonna switch that. I'm going with the Bills because it might be cold. It's probably going to be cold,
It's probably gonna be cold.
and they don't play good in the cold. They never have, never will.
And Baker Mayfield doesn't have a lot of help.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of people hurt.
Yep. Okay, next we have the Titans at home against the Texans. The Texans are 6.5 point road favorite, and the Texans lucked up and have to face the Titans at this point with Davis Mills at quarterback. So I'm going with the Texans, man. Probably gonna have some energy rolling after beating the Jags, scoring 26 points. So maybe that rolls over into this game. It should. You're playing the Titans.
Right. Really though.
Yeah.
Uh, I can't ever bet I can't ever bet the Titans. I just can't. I can't bet the Titans. So the
If
Texans.
yeah, I think this
But
is
they're
this is
instant bet against for the rest of the season.
yeah.
The
Don't hurt yourself thinking about that. They beat the Titans, dude.
Right.
It's the Titans. They're 1-8, 0-4 at home. They didn't even won a home game yet. And
Terrible.
the one game that they did win, what was the ball fumbling, all kind of stuff happened, all kind of wacky stuff happened for them to win that one game. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next, we have the Vikings at home against the Bears. The Vikings are 3.5 point home favorites. I don't know why. Um, I'm picking the Bears to win this game. The Bears are 6-3. I like I even though Dennis Allen has not been a good head coach, Dennis Allen is a very good defensive coordinator. And I think he's going to put a lot of pressure on JJ McCarthy and force him into mistakes. Now, if JJ McCarthy was a running quarterback, he would beat Dennis Allen's defense because Dennis Allen's defense doesn't do well against running quarterbacks. But JJ McCarthy's not. So I got the Bears winning. So this is a bold pick. Who you got?
Yeah, what's the spread on that again?
Well, the Vikings are 3.5 point home favorites.
Wow.
Yeah. The
I'm
point
surprised
total
it's
at
high with the
48 and a
Bears
half.
been like the public ain't pushed that below 3.5.
Yeah.
Because the Bears kind of been hot. What's that, four in a row now? I mean, it
Yeah,
been
I think
close
you're
games.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
close games, but I think they're on a 4 game win streak. Vikings not looking good. Uh,
Yeah.
oof. I think it's time for Caleb to have one of them Caleb games. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
You gonna go with the Vikings on this? But
Even
JJ
though,
McCarthy is having a JJ McCarthy game every time he plays.
yeah, yeah. But we saw the Bears go struggle to beat the
The
Bengals.
Giants.
You know what I'm saying? The Giants, they struggle to beat everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they win it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't see that lasting.
Okay.
I
We'll
can't see
see.
that lasting.
All right, Giants at home against the Packers. Giants lost their head coach. Um, I think it's just a mess of a franchise right now. You got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston on the same team. Russell Wilson's, I don't know if he's going to start. I don't know what Jackson Dart's status is, but they just got a lot of turmoil with this team. I'm going with the Packers. The Packers lost. They're still a good team, even though, they're unlikely to go to the Super Bowl as I predicted, but still a good team. I got the Packers after they've been embarrassed by the Eagles, losing 10-7, being shut out most of the game. They're 7.5 point favorites, so I'm going with the Packers. Who you got?
I'm not gonna call them a good team. I mean, you can't lose. I mean, I guess it's okay to lose to Philly, but the way you lost to the Philly scoring seven
Right.
points, and
That's
then
embarrassing.
and then you only scored 9 points against the Panthers at home.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're stinking it up.
yeah. And then you lost to the what you call? You lost to I want to say you lost to the Cleveland Browns scoring 9 points.
Yeah, that's right.
Something like that. It was a low scoring game in that game too. So yeah, I can't. Matter of fact, my bad. They scored 10. My bad. They scored 10 points against the
Oh,
Browns.
well, yeah. What difference? I mean, they lose to Joe
Okay.
Flacco.
Okay. I can't call that a good team. I can't
Right.
call that a good team. But what you call is looking real bad right now. It's the Giants. They
Exactly.
finally let him go. Um, they missing players, top receiver, top running back. Even though Tracy's still there, he had a good game last game. I'm gonna go with the Packers to come back and
Yeah.
win. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna dominate them, but I think they're gonna win.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I don't think they're gonna dominate either. Probably another low scoring game.
Mhm.
But I got the Packers winning. Especially if Jackson Dart plays, it's gonna be, they're gonna keep it close with him.
Yeah,
Uh,
and you got to hurt. I forgot about that. I hurt Jackson Dart.
yep. Yep.
Might not be running like that.
Yep. All right, next, Steelers at home against the Bengals. Division game here. Steelers a 5.5 point home favorites. I gotta go with. I really want to go with the Bengals on this. I really do. I don't trust the Steelers. I don't trust. I'm going with the Bengals, man. I'm changing my pick. I'm going with the Bengals. Who you got?
I am going with the Steelers. I'm going with
Going
the
with the
Steelers.
Steelers?
Yeah, at home. You know what I'm saying? Even though they are coming back from a West Coast trip, which is not good. Um, I think they're gonna pull it out with if they can't score against they can't score against the Bengals, then they're done
They
for the
will. They will. They just
if they
can't stop
cannot
the
score against the
Bengals.
Bengals, yeah, if they cannot score against the Bengals, they are done.
Yeah. But here's the deal. The Bengals are coming off a bye. They're coming off a bye. They're going to be
Mm,
refreshed. They're
mm,
going to have a real good look at the Steelers. This is
yeah.
why I'm going with the Bengals on it.
What's the
Joe
point spread on
Flacco.
that one?
Uh, so the Steelers are 5.5 point home favorites, and spread is 48.5.
Wow. Yeah, I might take the Bengals in them points just because of that freshness you
Yeah.
just referred to. That freshness.
They're going to come in there fresh. I got the Bengals pulling out this win, and they have Mr. AFC North, Mr. Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
He's played for every team in the AFC North except for the Steelers.
Yep. Yep.
So he knows this team. And I think he's going to beat
Absolutely.
them. Yep. All right, next, Jags at home against the Chargers. Um, Chargers are 2.5 point road favorites. I don't like the way the Jags lost this last game, and then the fact that Travis Hunter was put on IR. So I think he's going into his third game on IR. So the earliest he can come back is after not this week, the following week, after the following week. So I think he's their superstar player that makes plays for him. He's not there. I think they're going to lose to the Chargers. I got the Chargers winning this game. Who you got?
Uh I'm going with the Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers. Maybe Harbaugh's got it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Harbaugh's got it figured out on what he's trying to do. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna go with Harbaugh to go ahead and um I think Harbaugh's gonna bring it back and take the Jaguars out of there. Let's go with
Okay.
that.
All right. All right. This is probably the game of the week. This is 4 o'clock game. We have the Rams at home against the Seahawks. Both teams are 7-2. Rams are 3-1 at home. Seahawks are 4-0 on the road. Rams are 3.5 point home favorites here. I am going to go with the Rams because they are the home team. I think these teams are both evenly matched. Seahawks got a really good defensive line. I think they can contain Stafford and make this as a close game. But I have the Rams pulling it out because McVay is going to do something brilliant, set them up to win this game by a field goal. Who you got?
Yep. I got the Rams. Rams is on all cylinders right now.
Yeah,
They're doing the thing. Um, I'm gonna have to go with the Rams. Go ahead and uh and edge out the Seahawks. Even though Seahawks are playing good right now, they're
they
playing good.
are.
I can't say they're not playing good. Um, yeah, but I'm going with the Rams to win this
All
game.
right. Good pick. I'm sure Melvin won't be happy with our picks, but he's just going to have to deal with it. All right.
Yes.
Chargers. I'm sorry, I said Chargers. Cardinals. Cardinals at home against the 49ers. 49ers are 2.5 point road favorites. I got to go with the 49ers, a good team that lost last week, coming back up against the Cardinals. Yeah, they were embarrassed, so they got blown out by the Rams. They're going to want to avenge themselves. So I got them beating the Cardinals. Who you got?
Yeah. I mean, reluctantly, actually, the Cardinals been playing pretty good with Jacoby Brissett.
They have.
And the 49ers just they should be able to score against the Cardinals. They should
Yeah.
be able to score against the Cardinals. I'm gonna go with the 49ers.
Cardinals got a good defense, and I think they're much better with Jacoby Brissett. Somebody posted, isn't it strange? Kyler Murray goes out with an injury when Call of Duty is released. He's a big Call of Duty guy. And
Hmm.
all of a sudden, now he's out with an injury. Call of Duty has been released, and now he can't play no more. I That's a joke, guys. I don't know if Kyler Murray is, faking the injury to play Call of Duty, but it's funny. It's funny as hell.
It is very funny.
It's funny. The fact that that was even a rumor that it was in his contract
Yeah.
that he had to limit his playing of Call of Duty. So,
Yeah.
damn, he must be good. He must be really good in Call of Duty.
Hey, he playing that much and it's distracting for football where you getting paid millions.
Right. I know.
Yeah,
Is it
you
that
gotta
serious?
be, yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be great at this game.
Right. Right. All right, next.
Great.
Yeah. Browns at home against the Ravens. Ravens are 7.5 point road favorites. I would say bump that up. I'm going with the Ravens on this. You know how I feel about the Browns. Who you got?
Yeah. Yeah, the Ravens should beat them. They should. I mean, rookie quarterback, not playing that well, not a lot of talent around him. I'll go with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Continue their win streak.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. Ravens. All right, next
Yeah.
we have the Broncos at home against the Chiefs. Chiefs are 3.5 point um, road favorites. I'm going with the Chiefs on here. Although the Broncos are 8-2, they've been winning some games, some fluky ways, man. And I think it comes crashing down when you got a more experienced team like the Chiefs who know how to win games and close them out. I'm going with the Chiefs on this. Who you got?
Mhm. Ah, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs on this. Just the Broncos not gonna keep being able to not score for 3 quarters and then rally in the fourth. They
Right.
can't they
They-
can't keep doing that and winning.
exactly. And they can't do that against the Chiefs. The Chiefs not going to allow it. So,
Right.
yeah,
Hmm.
Chiefs. All right. Next, we have the Eagles at home against the Lions. The Eagles are 2.5 point home favorites. I'm not buying that. The Eagles don't score a lot of points, and the Lions score a lot of points. I
Mm.
got the Lions winning this game.
Ugh.
Who
I'm
you
I'm
got?
I'm gonna go with the Lions on this, just for a simple fact. Like I said, the Eagles have not been playing. They don't look like the Super Bowl champions.
No, they don't.
All right, they're barely squeaking by in some of these games. Uh, like that game last night was real funky.
Hmm.
Uh, if the Lions, um, if the Lions can't make this game competitive, then they're done. They're done. They need to show the league that they're serious contenders by beating the Eagles this week. They
I
really do.
think they will.
I don't think that beating Washington is going to make them have a let down game this week because they was expected to beat Washington.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions to take this one and then upset.
Okay. All right. So we're on the same page with that.
Yep.
All right. Raiders are at home against your Cowboys.
Rested
Uh,
Cowboys.
yeah,
Mm.
arrested Cowboys team against the Raiders in Vegas. Cowboys are 3.5 point road favorites. I will have to go with the Cowboys because the Cowboys are coming off of a bye. Think that makes a difference, and I think they're going to come out high flying on offense. Raiders don't score a lot of points, so I got the Cowboys winning this probably by three. Who you got?
I got the down. I think got the Cowboys dominating this game. Um, we're gonna come off fresh with our running game and our newly acquired Quentin Williams. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have that new defensive tackle in there going with Kenny Clark, other acquirement from this year. And we picked up a linebacker. We traded for a linebacker who's we gonna see. Well, I mean, he come from the Bengals, so we're gonna see how great he. And then we had the return of Overshown. So that should make our defense night and day. Our defense should be night and day from what it was. Let's see it in action. These are talented players that we brought back, some playmakers. And then like the Raiders defense is terrible. So our offense is still ranked a top three deep offense in the league. Um, yeah, I think we're gonna score a lot of points on them, and I don't think the Raiders gonna score a lot of points back.
I don't think the Raiders are going to score a lot of points. I think that's more of it for me. It's not so much,
Mm.
whether or not their defense can hold you. I think they're going to do a reasonable job against you. But the fact that the Raiders are scoring, I mean, what they had 7 points this last game, they're not scoring a lot of points at all. They're struggling. Yeah.
Yeah, we might put up a 40 burger on them.
Oh wow.
We might put a 40 burger up on them. Raiders are really bad, man. They're
Yeah, they
really bad.
are. They are.
And they
Yeah,
put
this
they put their they put their defense in danger because their defense is always out there. I mean
yeah.
their offense, yeah, the defense is always out there.
Defense is always out there because their offense doesn't do anything.
Yep.
So we'll see. All right, Colts and Saints. My Saints are on a bye, so we can't lose this week. Thank God. All right,
That's what
man.
happened to us. That's what happened to us this week. No loss.
Yeah, yeah. Long as we don't lose, so it gives a Tyler Shuck another week to work on things, to build on the playbook, and to get some more practice. So I like it. So
Hmm.
all right, let's wrap this thing up. Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Holla.